Hello, peeps. I am Tidbit, she, her. I do voices, I play video games, and today we are playing a video game while doing voices. And that video game is the Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy. We are on game number 3, Trials and Tribulations, case number 3. And I have no guests here to have the wait any longer, so welcome to Recipe for Turnabout. Oh, it's auto going. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me.
The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that cup.
No! You're wrong! I know what I saw! I know.
Oh, wait. I know. Is this the old guy? I know what I saw!
I join you, friend, but sick.
I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer.
Iwi is always sick. Sick of the children. They're just sickness bugs running around on legs.
Why won't anyone believe me?
I hope you do get better, Iwi.
Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps up this case, wouldn't you, Mr. Wright?
This court finds the defendant guilty. This court is adjourned.
Don't you just hate it when they do an auto scroll? January 6th, 10:03 a.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world.
I bet it does, Maya.
So, I've decided that our resolution should be Zavadi! Take on the world! What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake.
Never! You've got to eat a lot of cake during the New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game.
Hey, Pearl! Detective Gumshoe?
Happy New Year, Detective!
Oh, likewise. Now listen up, right? I want to...
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation.
Yeah, me too. All right, pal. You've got some explaining...
Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective?
What? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but...
Yay! Thanks!
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat.
Hey! What about Pearl? You haven't forgot about her present, have you?
No, I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Now, let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine?
Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced.
Trounced?
Let me see that.
The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you.
Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. I don't remember anything about it. When was this issue from, anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it, last month.
Which makes it old news. you mean?
But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December.
So what do you think about all this, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility.
No way. You don't mean
A phone.
a phony Nick?
This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too.
Funny how it looks like it took a month for this to get to Phoenix. Yeah, it with the fact they're like, oh, it's a New Year's gift, it could be that this is... Oh, wait. It said it was January 6th. So, if it was December, it's at least a week away.
So, what are you gonna do about it, pal?
What do you mean?
What am I gonna do about it?
Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
My fault? How do you figure that?
Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sorta.
Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves.
But I didn't do anything wrong. At least, not that I can remember.
You better make things right, pal. Now. And that means taking the case back to court. Got it?
Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto.
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned.
I guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until next year.
So, you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something. Okay, pal? You. And with that, Gumshoe accidentally used their blinding teleport and I can't see anymore. Ugh. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix, right? If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that?
Oh, it's just the standard. Any ideas? So, we just go to the detention center. January 6th. Detention center. Visitors room. This is so nerve-wracking. Waiting to meet our new clients. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty.
Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me.
Ah! I forget how to do her voice.
Oh, right, she was very, like, glasses. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying.
Aren't you...
Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down.
Oh! Are you...
Don't pretend you don't know me. It's Maggie. Remember? Maggie Bird?
Maggie Bird. Oh. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? I didn't get you acquit.
Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes.
You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick.
Oh, I see.
So, that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder.
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
I vaguely remember her saying that exact same thing last time.
But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Right is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir.
So, how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform.
I was fired after that incident last year.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on.
So, what do you do now?
In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress.
A waitress?
Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure have come through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir.
And then you got into this mess straight away, right?
Yeah, you could put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Tribulations.
Bien?
What? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included.
Oh,
There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked, I passed out.
hey, hold up. Hold on there, Maggie.
What?
You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed?
Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before.
Oh.
So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him, then I guess. But that's like super important. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right?
Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele.
Are you not gonna mention that you keep on seeing a silhouette of me?
No,
So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway. How come?
you tell me, Mr. Wright.
Yeah. Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy.
So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted?
Because no one else saw.
Saw what?
The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time.
But how's that possible?
I don't know. But everybody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense! My granny could have done a better job.
Look, that wasn't me, okay?
And then they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket.
What?
A small bottle of poison.
What? Poison? It was in your pocket?
Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else
And no one else saw this other guy?
No, sir. That's what everyone said, but I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men.
Oh? And what was your impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry.
In music? How come?
Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir.
An earpiece and a sample CD. Did you get a good look at the CD?
It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess.
So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc?
Maybe it was MC Screwdriver.
Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that?
What was the name of that group again? Mick Hacksaw? No, Mick...
And what about the killer? What did he look like?
Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man, well built like the victim, really.
Oh, yeah. I need to ask you about this.
Hey, this article's about my case!
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Yes, sir. It was the morning after I had been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Me?
Yes, you, Mr. Wright.
Hey, Maggie, was my evil double a yam here too?
No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya.
Aw,
It could have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said.
Okay, I get the picture. But you met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me?
I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange.
Only a little?
Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and there was this...
So the guy was nothing like me then.
And you looked a bit...
what did she say for the second part?
And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent,
And so the guy was nothing like me then.
but you had your spiky hair and blue suit.
Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me?
How about everyone else in the courtroom? Like the judge and the observers? Didn't they
Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. And you heard the Among Us noises.
The what?
You know.
Uh-oh. Okay, my phone's just being buggy.
But it seemed that no one else wanted to say anything, sir.
This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
We haven't even moved locations, Maya.
I know.
But, Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial?
Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial.
Mr. Wright.
Maya, I can't be that basic, right? Maya, I don't like that ellipses.
So if Sonic the Hedgehog puts on a red tie and claims he's Phoenix, people would believe him. Spiky, Blue? I think we have a very good case on our hands there, Evelyn.
Do you think we'll win next time, Sonic?
Sonic? No.
My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder a second time. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. And one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck.
Oh, it's Phoenix backwards.
Jing Yop is really gonna pay for this.
Why? What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out.
We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Zin Ihop for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Trebian is then.
Right, the restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. I'll mark it on your map. January 6th. Très bien.
Why is there no justice here?
It's too pink. Wow! Look at this place.
Look! More like smell. What is this suffocating scent of flowers in here? Ah! Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right?
Actually, I'm not all that into it. This disorienting. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here.
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? Huh. I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
Yeah, I suppose we can.
It's a rack full of fashion magazines. And they're all in French.
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya?
Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then.
There's something stuffed in behind the rack.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000? Maybe?
I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning.
What? Oh, look, Ronnie's in the corner. Yes, hello. I have been stuck to paint.
Her criminal tendencies are rubbing off on Nick. Yup. He's been with her for like 3 years, and it's just like, yeah, I guess this is what we do now. A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper.
Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Gustin Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title?
Sorry, Meg. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid.
Oh, no. I've been locked up in solitary for a month.
Yeah, wait a minute. If this all happened on the 3rd and she got arrested and she's been in solitary ever since, she has been in here for a month, because that all happened the 3rd, or maybe even the 4th if it was the day after. And it's January 6th and she's been in here. And she said, I'm just like,
They kept me in solitary this whole time.
she's been in here for a month! What the heck? I found this paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations.
Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them.
Maybe one of the customers left it behind. Anyway, I want you to take a look at... Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here.
That's it, sir. MC Bummer. That was the name that was written on the CD.
Just as I thought.
I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all.
Huh.
So, that $100,000 must have been a down payment for a record deal, right?
If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Corrine, or even the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right! Sorry, got into a coughing fit. Okay. You good, Tid? No. We have officially hit that point. Oh no, Tid got sucked into the void. I think in the best interests of my throat and being alone, we're going to use the power of the Magitama to force Femme Phoenix. Wait, what? Ah! I think we better step up the investigation. Don't you, Nick? Hey, Nick, you're not talking. Are you okay? January 6th. Tribulations. Force Femme Phoenix, let's go! Ooh la la! Bonjour! Welcome to La Tribulations. Oh, hello. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. I don't know French. Voyons voir. Welcome to my petit restaurant.
Huh? Bienvenue?
Oh no, my petite chifleur. Chilup.
Huh? Me? Holy shit, it's French person.
Oh no, I infected Tid. No, this has been coming for a while. There's a reason why every time I have a guest, I'm like, hey, you want Phoenix? Because I can't keep doing the Phoenix voice. It hurts. Look at this face. Like a kitten rejected by its own mother. Are you fatigued, no? Alors, you need this. In aromatic bath oil, Malone ou la nerole and la rose. My personal recommendation.
You think I need what?
Oui, oui. Just add a couple of drops in the mixture to la bath water, and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic.
Really?
And for la monsieur. Who? Me? Am I still a monsieur? Look at the face. Like a le puppy rejected by life itself. Are you fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe of... Oui, oui. I will add le peppermint and la clairissage for a fragrance exceptional. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur.
My beauty?
Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you la special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Merci bien sûr. I know this already, monsieur. You are Le Phoenix Wright, no? Yes, you know me. Mas, oui, oui, I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court.
I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Zin Ihop.
It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already.
I wonder what sort of impression Zin Ihop's been leaving on people. Don't you?
Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. I am just reading Armstrong. I'm not paying attention to the sprite at all. Talk to Armstrong.
So, what does très bien mean? I know très means 3, right?
No, no, no. Très bien is Francis. In English, you would say very good.
Oh, very good.
Oui, exactamente. La atmosphere is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la hastui cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I've lost Maggie, I do not have enough ends. So, you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for le moment. No one has answered my advertisement au premier. Please, don't eyeball me while you say that. I am le chef. I am le manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist.
A roaming what?
A practitioner de aromatherapy, the art of soothing la soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? Bien. It makes me sad to remember it. Yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month. Just after 1 in the afternoon, a man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee? That is la truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. All I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but I see. La police, they asked me many times.
Are you sure there was no one else at the table?
They asked. But I am not the only one. La old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? So, who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Yes, oui. As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing. That there was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears there were 2 people. Yes, mademoiselle, la lawyer. He could not prove this, no? About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose? Mas bien sûr. Wow. He's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now, who's the one making stuff up? I didn't understand what Armstrong said there either. Maggie was a policewoman once. Nessie. Oh, wait, no, that's that's Armstrong saying it. Maggie was a policewoman once. N'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui, oui. She was la suspect in la murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? She was la employee. That is why I gave to her la perfume of la... It's so difficult to, like, sight read this, because I know what they're doing. They're putting that little when there's supposed to be an H. I recently watched Pointy Hat's video about him doing a French accent and pointed out the constant thing of just, like, if it's an H at the front, they just don't say the H.
Maggie was a race car driver. She drove so goddamn fast.
Give me a sec. There's a little plastic tag in my sock. Okay. It's bugging the crap out of me. La pin has been removed. That is why I gave to her la perfume for la happiness. You gave her a potion of penis? No, no. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot, like I have given to you before. But she's been arrested again and found guilty this time. This is true. A natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong.
Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work.
Nick, your monologue switched up a bit. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this. I am not surprised she was la prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We've got to ask this guy for more info. Stat. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oui. I suppose you could say so. So, what happened? None. It was... Yeah. It was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please tell us anything you know. See, the voices aren't the same. There's interruption, and they were different. Just woke up and everything's pink. We also force Femme Phoenix with the power of the Magitama.
So Phoenix doesn't sound like this.
Phoenix sounds like this right now. I started reading New Mutants and was surprised the Vietnamese girl speaks French like this. I have no idea why. Cyclops? Don't call it the cream stream, please. No way. What are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the... What's wrong? The Magatama, it's gone. Fuck, we were feminizing you with that. Then why am I still femme? Does this have anything to do with the weird tasting drinks you've been handing me in the morning? Estrogen doesn't do anything to your voice. You're doing this by yourself. Fuck. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? Don't call it a cream beck. But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourself. Huh? Him? La old man spends all of his time dans le parc. Le parc? Oh, a park. What park's that? Behind le restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, ma dear. I don't know any French. It took like 2 years, but you finally started transitioning Phoenix. Late-ish game. How are you supposed to swallow a vitamin square? You cut it into more squares. All of your dosage is in one big square, and then you with a knife or a little like cookie cutter gotta cut out your dosage. Just don't pronounce the last 3 to 6 letters. Let's go check out this vitamin square right now, Nick. Okay, talk to, and then achievement, choose. Okay, so we're gonna save right here. Maggie wouldn't have just put poison in the coffee of some guy she didn't even know. Phoenix, your voice training. Yes, dear. If she's really guilty, there must have been something between her and the victim. No, it was nothing, I'm sure. Oui, Sarah. Perhaps Maggie had another reason. What's Maggie's motive got to do with this chef? Why is he hiding things from me? And another thing. Where did I drop the Magitama? The fact I can see the locks must mean it's nearby. I only loaned it to you, you know. So you better find it, Nick, okay? And here I thought it was mine to keep. Please, monsieur, there is no need to show me that. You are mon Phoenix Wright, the worst defense attorney in town. I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge? Oui, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. Looks like Zin Hop is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. Oh la la! You have such a pretty smile, my petit chauffeur. Chile. How do I say chile? That last one, because I know petit. I know petite means little. I know chauffeur means flower, and this is an aromatherapist. But I don't know if that's how chauffeur is tulip. Ah, ma petite tulip. This tulip. Oh, me? Oui, la smile is the most important thing for us girls. And then how do I say this last part? Do you know the PS2 game Tulip? No, I've never owned a PS2. It's like the romance Majora's Mask. Is that the one where you're a... Did the Grumps play it and they're like a mail carrier person and they have a schedule and they want to kiss everyone on Valentine's Day? N'est-ce que pas? Yep. Okay. I do know of that. Sure. If you want a job here, it is yours, precious. Mon Dieu, what beauty! That's my sister! Oh, oui, another delight. But you have a certain je ne sais quoi that I do not sense from your sister. I do? So throw your head high, thrust out your feminine features. Do not lose heart. Ma fille, you are a woman extraordinaire. Do I look like I need cheering up or something? Elongate the vowel. Skip the ending consonants. French is so hard. About this. That umlaut is not umlaut. That little E above the E is giving me trouble. Felicitations, mas. Questi Christ? Je no comprehend. Nick, don't just make something up. The goddess is doing it when they're voicing this person. That is a common phrase you might have heard. Do you know Psycho Killer by Talking Heads? No. Gambit says that one too. Frick. I need to play more Gambit.
But Gambit's got a Cajun accent, not French.
It's like, qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Right, and then the thing says to save here. And then go. January 6th. Vitamin Square. So, this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick! That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about?
That grouchy-looking grandpa?
He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. Ugh. My grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. See, Nick? Now that you're a woman, you now understand when there's a creep nearby. Oh, great. Will I die if I stand next to Larry? You might. This is new to you. You have no immune system yet. Larry could kill you. Look at his pinky.
I'm a refined old man.
Examine. Ooh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. Good job, Nick. Thanks.
You disgusting rogue. Picking up something someone else threw away.
Threw away. Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job?
That's none of your business.
Sorry. I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then.
I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back.
Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up.
Hey, it's mine.
Did you talk to the old man? No. Mademoiselle. Yes? Are you looking for le job? The what? No. I was just let me see. Your style is un peu different. But you have a good face. Different? Felicitations. You have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? January 6th.
Wait a minute.
Well, you see, good people of the court today, I was doing an investigation on January 6th. That wasn't me over there. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later.
She's been seized by the French.
Maya has been kidnapped. January 6th. Police Station. Criminal Affairs Department.
Well, pal. Maya, what are you doing in Phoenix suit?
I am Phoenix.
Okay, I'll go along with it. Have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent?
No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation.
Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal.
Gumshoe's really fired up about this.
Oh, yeah. Just one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor.
Oh. Him.
Now, listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again...
Yes?
I'll make sure you get locked up for good, too. Got it?
What happened? Do he have, like, a sandwich staked on this case? Oh, right. Maggie.
What is going on in the background here? No matter what, whenever I come here, that mascot's there to greet me. You got that right. That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it, and now it's the national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? Yup, meet the Pink Badger. So one's called Blue, and the other's called Pink? But they're both called Badger. You got it! They're married. So, should I expect to see Baby Badger next time I'm here? Alright, this is for Marshy. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Hitting the gas is like hitting the fast forward button on your life. No, that's too obscure. You don't really get the you'll die before your time idea. I need something more direct. Something a bit more lighthearted. Something like hitting the gas is your passport to paradise.
It must be coming up with slogans for safety campaign. For a safety campaign, I guess? Well, blue because boy and pink because girl. We're so creative. I don't think they ever actually say the gender. They just say one's blue and one's pink. Yeah, they're married. So, yeah, let's go through the conversation again. Here to greet me. You got that right. That's the Blue Badger. My idea. National symbol. What's with the pink one? Yep, meet the Pink Badger. This one's called Blue, the other's called Pink. And they're both called Badger? You got it. They're married. So should I expect Baby Badger? That's Phoenix being like boy and girl. But who says that the pink one isn't the guy? Or the blue one isn't the girl in Phoenix's mind? They're both it is. Yee. And, you know, stuffed animals can just, like, adopt a child. There was no gender at all in that statement. All right, where are we? We talked to Gumshoe. So, the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh?
Yeah. You know, wait, why ain't I feminized if this voice is also difficult?
'Cause you're not the main character?
Ah.
Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right?
Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? It was just, it wasn't anything like, look, sir, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened.
Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, so that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie.
I don't like her or anything. I was...
Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later.
Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? I've got to keep it a secret. Got it?
Oh, I'm gonna need a bribe then.
Okay, fine. Here is the strongest bribe the police force has.
Money? A gun? Maybe a car?
Better. Here we go.
Wait, I need a spot on my desk to do the proper sound.
Here we go. Tea time.
Ah! You know, that is better than money or a car. For the police force, anyway. Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking at the time?
Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind not to see what's on your mind.
So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Oh, fruit punch flavor. We haven't had this in ages.
Yeah, police force specialty. Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer, and no one knows what the pun in his name is supposed to be yet. We're still researching on that. Chat, get on that.
I see. A programmer. Why is this the case that I had to do this on? All these things are kind of lining up too much. Do you know the kids next door? You could just stop right there. I've only seen a few episodes, and so Christmas, where they fight the Christmas X-Men, and they have to save number 3 from Cerebro. Number 4 gives her half-eaten fries for Christmas. I have not seen that. That sounds interesting.
He was just a regular old Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal.
Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often?
Not according to the chef. The chef said it was the first time he'd seen the guy.
A programmer. And a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that?
That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial.
You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? I spilled tea all over myself. Food has been acquired. Welcome back, Evelyn.
Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay?
What could this motive have been? Programmers can only leave the office to get food once a year when the game's finished. And the next one / DLC isn't organized till tomorrow. What is your food? I hope it's not sticky either. Luckily, I got it all just on my hands, which I wash. Not on my keyboard. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh gosh. It's hard to see.
This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself.
Oh, that's right.
The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony.
Yeah, doesn't sound very good for us, huh?
Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's okay, she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop.
That's not exactly complimentary, you know. Good cop doesn't mean a lot. Soup, salad, chimkin. So, what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony?
The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim.
Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. Got it. And there's that CD.
CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. What was... Oh, Tid, can I voice Viola? If you get in here, you can have full reign on Viola. Right! She was a bird.
Right? And there was a sample CD on the table, right, sir?
But guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD.
What?
Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal.
But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too?
Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie.
A radio? He didn't have a CD player.
You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all.
Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide.
What's that? A sports paper?
Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations.
It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here.
And take a look at this. See this writing here?
MC bomb. Hey!
What is it?
A man is falling into the river at Lego City. Wait. I heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber.
Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Rude. Phoenix. Gumshoe's a good bean.
That's no good. I can't remember.
And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love. Girl, I was thinking about Lego too, but because of the Space Police diner bombing.
There's a bomb at the diner. Put up the bomb defusal bot. Hey! Assemble the bomb defusal bot. And then create negotiations.
No, I'm gonna stop that bit.
Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble.
Handwriting. Huh. It'd be good to know more about that, in any case.
Thanks, pal. I bet this'll turn out to be an interesting clue.
Sports paper given to Detective Gumshoe. Hey, look! They actually show the age. And not just simply
Dead.
like Mia. This is Maya. This is Mia. Take the hostage taker's wife hostage.
Hey!
No, I'm not gonna say what I immediately thought of how to do that.
The chef of Tribulations, huh? My mouth has not moved in that way at all.
Mia was deceased years old when she died.
You know what she said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle.
What's in it?
I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day.
Under orders?
Yeah, you know. There's something about that lady. I mean guy. Are they gender fluid?
Huh? You can't stop thinking about him.
They're not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow.
Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Age, taking a sabbatical year. Ugh. Keep this up, Gumshoe, and I might have to feminize you too. So, what exactly is that? Is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? You okay, Tid? Like I said, I'm losing my ability to do mask voices. Also, I'd personally guess the name is like John. The force femming of Gumshoe.
It's, kind of hard to say. The guy is probably not even connected with the case anyway.
Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything?
Well, this sort of stuff is a kind of unimportant, gossipy stuff. You know, pal. Look, how about this? You go to Tribulations and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay?
Don't suppose I get a choice in this matter, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chief and Tribulations, then report back to Gumshoe.
Hey, I got files to look through here, pal, before tomorrow. I have a job.
So nice of the thing to say, move to Tribulations. In order to reach it, go to the detention center first. Feels like a goofy goober bar. Like, come on, bra tender. The sign says I can get the dirt Oreo crumble on anything Sundays. January 6th, Tribulations. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, hello. Who was that just now? A customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome. Oh,
Welcome! Bienvenue!
wow. What a cute voice. Thank you, game.
Hello! Oh, it's just you, Nick.
Maya.
Well, how do I look?
Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium.
Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress.
I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who is that woman I just saw?
Oh! Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I am kind of hungry, actually. Oh, she doesn't show up this week. Yes, I'm pretty sure we do not talk to... yeah, I'm just checking all the talk tos today. Talk to Victor. Talk to... Yep, does not show up until after the trial. The first day of the trial, I mean. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. Hey, Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. How much is it? It's the 20 set, so it's $20, of course. The 20 set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive.
What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register.
How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy.
Yeah, right. Maybe later.
About the lunch.
Oh, a fine choice, sir.
No, sir?
Yeah. Kitchen! A lunch special, please! With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift!
I don't need any of that.
Just a moment, please, sir.
Maya's really getting into this. So, how much is this set lunch then? $20? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45? Hey, wait a sec, Maya!
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe Fortify lunch set.
Whoa.
A dish inspired by lobster and albally friscanse with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit.
Thanks.
Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already.
Lobster, huh? Alright. Down the hatch it goes.
Ugh. Well?
Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours.
Really?
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money. So you better polish off that plate.
I just remembered I've gotta clean the toilets.
Hey! Can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Oh, I'm gonna make them dirty first. Hey, wait, Maya, before you... She left. While I'm like this, what bathroom do I go into? People keep calling me sir, and I still look the same. Oh gosh, court's gonna be heck. As a Polish woman, I object to that phrase. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad?
Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen?
The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now, what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets? In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya.
What is it?
I'm pretty busy right now. Weren't you going to show me around?
There goes my plan to find some cool clues and show it off in your face.
I'd better conduct the search in the kitchen myself, then.
Kitchen.
Tribulations. Why is it even more French in here?
It's not even like real French. That was like offensive French. And here it is, the famous Très Bien kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually.
There's a weird atmosphere in here. That's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop, chop. A friendship. My HRT. Now, I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey, Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What is that? I just whacked my tea straw with my mic. I hope that didn't hurt any of your ears. Isn't that used in Chinese food? Gah! Look! Right there on the counter! My Magitama! What's it doing there? What indeed? Magitama, put in pocket. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow! Look at all these little bottles! Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many. They're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is this? What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside it then, I wonder? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Huh. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. And I still have some unanswered questions for him. A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked.
Hey! Yeah! Ah!
Why is he yelling for so long?
Ah! Hey! What do you think you're doing with my bike?
No, I was...
Yeah! You've been messing with my new ride, is that what you've been doing?
New ride?
Ah! You's gonna pay for this.
It wasn't me, I was just...
Hey! Then who's the one that covered my saddle and crab, huh? Ah! You's gonna pay. You catch my drift.
No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon, so it...
A wise guy, eh? I gotta beat you so I don't feel like you were smooching the express train.
Oh...
You better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay.
Actually, I'm a lawyer myself.
What'd you say?
I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at...
Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright?
Yeah, I am.
You sound like a girl. So, you a wise guy too, eh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only.
What?
Out of my way, I gotta cruise.
He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony. Was he? He wasn't anything like me. I guess I better make a note of the scooter.
Ah, pathetic.
Oh, it's you.
A few threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes.
Have you been here the whole time then?
I was in the strawberry. I had some thinking to do.
More like you had some cowering to do. Excuse me? Would you mind if I had a word with you?
Yes?
I just want to ask you a couple of questions.
What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons?
He's really chucking those seeds at them. It's gotta hurt.
Go on, eat this.
Ugh. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird?
I don't know any Maggie Bird.
Yes, you do. You know, the waitress at Tribulations?
If you ask me, it's a disgrace. That's what it is. An innocent young girl revealing herself like that.
So, you don't like that kind of thing then?
What are you trying to say about me, boy? Explain yourself.
Nah, nothing. I'm not saying anything about you.
I know your kind, you young ones with your spaggy and your fancy suits. That head of yours is overflowing with filthy ideas.
I know someone who needs to learn some stress management.
Get out of here, you young brat.
Do you go to Tribulations a lot?
That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there's not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice?
Tribulations is a French restaurant, sir?
Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. Where do you think we are? Perry's DMs? No, there's no food in here, just text. And what about those shameless girls?
You mean the waitresses?
You could see all the way up to their... Yes, the waitresses! They're practically naked! It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
In my DMs, you don't send me food. Listen, it's not my restaurant.
Yeah, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant. That place, miserable!
He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Mystery. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir?
There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Yeah, take that!
Your food is like tiny rabbit snacks. It's out of my wheelhouse. I like pretzels and pizza and Jimkin. I like crunchy things. There's a reason I have rabbit ears but not a mouth. I eat human things. Tidbit eats the seeds in the park. I eat the giant strawberry. I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide, but what could it be? January 6th. Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Hey, you're just in time.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me.
He must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything?
They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it.
I expected as much.
The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment.
Sports paper refiled into the court record.
MC Bomber. I got the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal?
Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. The guy who's like, I'm Jared 19, never learned to read, he posted a video yesterday. It's like a vague, artistic, relatable skit of Finn Wolfhard's friends getting him to ride a mechanical bull. Not yesterday, this week. His first post in like 3 years. Oh, wow. News of the internet presented by our newsy Perry.
You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh?
Only this one doesn't smell.
Huh? I don't get you.
This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. New SIE. Who dis? It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree?
A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis.
The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important.
I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef.
You suspect Jean Armstrong?
I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is.
That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before.
I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean.
So, what's Mr. Armstrong's secret?
You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal?
Yes.
So, how was it?
To put it nicely, it was inedible.
Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so...
Yeah, I guess it's probably the food.
The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt.
Really? How much does he owe?
This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red.
$500,000? That was the red text, not the in the red. Are we talking dollars?
Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd be in real trouble.
Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise.
Yeah, this case is full of surprises.
Do you think they serve grilled cheese? Yeah, but they probably put some, like, extra, like, things in it. Like aromatherapy, essential oils, or something.
And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch.
Jean's loan contract added to the court record. Hi, Mia.
Hi, Nick.
Wait, I'm Maya. Hey! I'm gonna do garlic bread. Alright. Go to Vitamin Square. Present. Maya. Très bien regular. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much?
Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants: to eat.
To eat? Is that the whole truth?
It's on the whole plate. What do you mean?
I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all.
You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof do you got?
I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. The proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the lunch menu.
That's the twin tea set.
The food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive.
You're wrong. It's cheap.
Huh?
I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons.
What a load of crock. Sir, I think the real reason you like Femboy Hooters is they have Sprite that tastes just like McDonald's.
How did you know? The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me.
So, you're saying that you go there because you got money to burn?
Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day.
Unfortunately, that's a lie.
What?
You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. This is yours, right?
My magazine.
Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job?
I was. So what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money.
Oh?
I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go there for the Javachino.
Yeah, I think you mean cappuccino? Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there?
$8.
Those better be some golden beans.
What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it?
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great.
No, it's not.
But anyway,
Yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day.
newspapers?
Exactly. They don't want me hanging out at home, so I go there.
$8 today is like below par. Depends on the place that you're getting coffee. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Tribulations. Take a look at this.
Yeah, what is it?
It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations.
So, what of it?
This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago.
Why? What?
Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind.
Hey.
Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth?
I'm not hiding anything.
I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen. Listen to the birds. Listen to them singing. On days like this, people like you should be shot with an estrogen pill.
What the fuck?
The real reason why you go so much to Tribulations is...
What are you asking me about that girl for?
she was the waitress at Tribulations.
Ah,
Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress.
hey. But I don't recognize that face.
And you are probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit.
Wait.
That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it?
I can't take it.
To you, that waitress was yours.
Enough, please. No more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it. Stop.
Did you see the elf game where me and Biscuit kept checking inventory for a gun to kill the racist NPC? Yes. Very funny. Sir?
Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine. So I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil.
No. I didn't mean it like that, but you are.
I even get one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time for $8. All because of the servant girl. Punish me. Lock me up.
Really, that is not what I am here for.
You'll be the same another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like.
I don't think we're in the same trajectory right now.
You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me.
No, really, listen, sir. You can transition at any time. You can be one of the girls.
I could be one of the girls?
Yes. We'll talk about this later.
Okay, I'll still be mad. Stop calling me that! I have a name, you know, boy. Show some respect, huh? I'm Victor Kudo.
Sorry, Mr. Kudo.
You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more.
This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony. One way or another. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. I don't believe this. The song didn't work. I even broke his psyche locks and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood.
I'm worthless scum of the earth. Lock me up forever now. But hey, call me by my name. I didn't tell you. Respect your elders.
He is a very good caricature of old people. Very accurate. Hey, Maya? Oh, hey, Nick. What do you need? Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Oh, ouch. You'd look better in glasses. I would what? Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay. I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess? Sir?
Huh? You again. Well, well. I see.
Nick? His eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well.
Ah!
Huh?
You're still just a little child. Run along and play on this slide, all right?
Play on the slide? Ugh, we were so close. Just a little more and he would have slipped. All right. Here is your final warning. I will just spoil it. Mia is going to show up, and I know a lot of people in the audience do not like it when this kind of shenanigans happens. So, I'm warning you now. Come back in like 5, maybe 10 minutes to be safe. Go get a drink. Go for a bathroom break. Well, at least she isn't a pedophile, I guess. Yes! Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, nah, too young. You look like a kid. I don't want that.
Wait, how old is Maggie? She's 23. Okay.
Pigeon.
How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir.
Quiet! Can't you see I'm feeding the...
Mia? Oh, hi, Nick. You look different. Thanks. If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you.
Yes. Of course, certainly, I am a Victor Kudo.
Even from beyond the grave. Wow. Capcom, why you do this? Because Capcom's a ton of old men. I wish I could go into the files and change all the text and stuff and make jokes real and remove stuff like this, but I can't. All right, so present and then talk to Victor. About the incident.
You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino?
It's like he's a different person.
It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see.
And was the customer alone?
Definitely. He was the only person at the table. And then he took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, and then collapsed, dead.
Oh, how terrifying.
Oh, you're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know.
He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. But it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food at Tribulations?
Well, of course, I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story.
Get your free ASMR clips right here. Get your free ASMR clips. I'm only doing these lines once.
London's in England, not France. You can take a train there. Oh, yes. France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. Hey, what? France!
I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. Ugh. You visit Tribulations a lot, don't you?
Of course. I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear.
The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong?
That's right. The man's an ex-con.
He's an ex-con. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Oh, no. Those eyes. I can't take this.
Maya's really got this guy eating out of her hand. You gotta admire the sister's quick thinking, at least. Yep. Mia just follows around Maya all the time. Just like, she's the only one I could be. It's like, step in when it needs to be done. And she's just like, apparently, someone else needs to come in.
He steals things from his customers.
From his customers?
Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things, mainly.
Mia, did I do good? Oh, you did great.
He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course, he was arrested once for it. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino.
He really is a regular.
Let me write you a little haiku about it.
A haiku?
A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Victor's note added, convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender.
Thanks.
If he takes anything again, let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement.
Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for me. He couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. You haven't said a thing about it. Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. What? How? I'm literally there all the time. I'm a ghost, remember? Oh. Wait, does that mean you know about... I know about it. Well, we got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Talk to Victor. Move. Alright, it says to save here in a different slot.
January 6. Très bien.
I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. She sees you when you're sleeping. She knows when you're awake. She sees you, sees you, sees you. She sees you, sees you, sees you. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus, no one came to the restaurant. Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya. No, how can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psych lock or 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course. Alright. Present Magitama. Take that! What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Alas, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket. The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after the incident, this ticket... it disappeared. The ticket disappeared. This was the motive that the prosecutor gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery ticket. Gosh dang lawn people, I'm trying to do an investigation here. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Yes, hello. You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why. Non, monsieur, you doubt me, but I have confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person. And now we have to present achievement. Present random things at every question. And so, after we're gonna take a lot of damage. And they say, just like, just to remember everything, just do the attorney's bed, then do the real one. Well, how about it? Kava? Excuse me? It means how are you? Oh, I'm fine, thanks. Bien. I am happy to hear it. Doesn't sound like I'm doing so fine with his psyche locks, though. Ow. Poor Maggie. She was tempted by la evil, no? No! If it wasn't really Maggie, then you'd have no reason to hide the facts from me. Mr. Armstrong. The $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. The winning ticket was stolen by this person. Fucking you! Mr. Armstrong. I believe there is a very high probability that it was you. Ow! That was one piercing scream, even for a man like him. Mias pio kui moi. That. Mouse pour kui moi. I guess I got it right? Why have you. Why? You have no evidence. I am not mask static victory logo. The mask. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. French words. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Because I'm an attorney. Oui, perhaps duck would be nice? Attorney, maybe? Sorry? I was just thinking about my lunch menu. Terrain de ca- That sounds lovely. Alors, un revoir, monsieur. I must go to buy la ingredients. I guess my evidence is a bit of a lame duck. I am not Mr. Misk. Well, we got this. That is so rude. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please, read it, and put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man, or woman. Repeat offender. What? I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Le mensonge! You are the liar! You deny it? Do not make les false accusations, si vous parlez. So, do you have any proof? I want to see la incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. This. Imbecile, imbecile. You are imbecile. What are you singing? Just one of my favorite chansons. It's called Imbecile. It is French. Come, monsieur, sing together with me. Imbecile, imbecile, you are an imbecile. Armstrong's definitely stolen from his customers before. I just need to find the right evidence to prove it. So, do you have any proof? I want to see proof. It seems like old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. Well, he definitely isn't as slick as our gentleman thief, Mask Starcake Factory logo to mask. Gentlewoman? Yay! What is it? This is my Magetama, and I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. Oui. I have a weakness for la little trinkets and la figurines. My hand, it slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is la truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. a timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, oui? It was $500,000. Mas, no. Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you are in desperate need of a large amount of money? Because you're not a lawyer? Well, Mr. Armstrong? Mas, monsieur, it is not I who is in trouble. It is you, no? Huh? Un petit question. What? It means a little question. Together now, with me. Un petit question. On put it question. Nick, you know question. Yeah, but they say it in such a thick accent. Bravo, monsieur. Oh, you are a dream. Excellent. We're definitely not on the same page here, let alone book. Is that all? Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, oui? It was $500,000. Must know. Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, we did this, monsieur. I'm gonna start doing Ron wines. I feel bad when people call me monsieur. And you don't think that I get a little hurt when you call me Mr. Armstrong? Take that. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debt. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. La winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded.
Yes! $500,000!
He shouted. And the ticket? Oui, he had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No, 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 oh no, you naughty man. Ah! I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? La victim collapsed, and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, Procure pass? He had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. I did not take it. The ticket for $500,000. I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. Misa no. Mi felle. It was not. Who is this? Who is this? It doesn't say in the guide. Fuck. Random shot of what I remember about this case. I think it is Godot.
That's enough.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Godot! Fucking nailed it. What in the heck are you doing here?
This is without a doubt the worst coffee I have ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong.
He came in here for coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds?
Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question.
I am the airhead, no? Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket.
What?
Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So, the ticket he took was worthless.
Not quite. He did win something. $1.
You see, I'm just a pretty face. Without my lose, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket, then? The one he meant to steal.
Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so
You and me both, Godot.
we'll just have to wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we?
Voila! You two! Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead! Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note thrown into the trash. Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway, we can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again.
It's my turn. January 7th, 9:48 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 1.
Oh, I see. I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? But he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor.
Maggie!
Detective Gumshoe!
What are you doing all right? How are you feeling?
As if you need to ask either question, sir.
Don't let him get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay?
Roger.
And you!
Yes?
You better square this case away. Got it, pal? Maggie's innocent. You hear? If you screw this up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest!
I think he's serious. Hey, detective! You're on our side for once, right?
Yep.
So, you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir?
Of course! I've got the situation under control. I'm gonna be the first witness on this stand today. If something I say doesn't mesh with the facts, make sure to point it out, alright?
Sure.
Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You got me?
I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, Detective. I know I can count on you.
Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? You're forgetting Godot's in that room.
Oh,
I can only wish.
January 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. What, you gotta have some fun.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Bitter.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. About the voice? Don't ask. Oh. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, "You's talking to me." It was a little, well, intimidating. Were you there in that trial? No, but this body remembers. No, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix. I see. So our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty? So, Mr. Godot, your opening statement, please.
Mr. Trite, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough through this trial today.
But I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright.
You don't sound it. I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's what I intend to find out.
There's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really isn't or another. And he already hated me before the trans thing. As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony me said. Trust me. Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness.
Let's start with formalities, shall we? Name and occupation.
Witness, state your name for the court.
Sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective Occupation Dick Gumshoe. Other way around, detective. Sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of this case since yesterday, sir.
Since yesterday?
Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigations tied up with another case now.
I hope Gumshoe's really got everything under control. For everyone's sake. Are you asking because I'm trans now, Godot?
What? No, for the last time I wasn't giving Mr. Delight hell because of that.
I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case?
Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elg. He was a professional programmer. It seems like Mr. Wright has also turned into a programmer.
Hey!
Sorry, he was on the payroll of Blue Screens, Inc., a local company, supposedly. This is the victim's autopsy report.
The court accepts this into evidence, as we did last month.
And, here are the floor plans of the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poison coffee was brought over to him by the waitress.
The waitress being the accused?
Yeah. The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. Jean Armstrong, the owner and chef, and the regular by the names of Mr. Victor Kudo.
It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me.
Come, detective, take up this hammer and nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony.
Did you call me Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have had, well, some kind of motive.
My chemical makeup is more garlic bread now. Yay! Yummy garlic bread. That poison was so effective, it destroyed the dude's pupils. No, that was the radio. That he was listening to some hypno stuff.
Using the dark, aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady.
The facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood? I already told you that wasn't me!
And the incident took place. Price.
Can I stop you for just a minute?
Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence?
He's so desperate for that to be true. He's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table.
Yeah, that's what she said. And that objection. What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction?
Hey!
Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, it's true. The 2 testimonies tie up on that.
Mr. Cadeau, stop moving the murder weapon towards your lips!
They both said there was no other guy at the table.
What should I do? Should I press this point a little harder or not? Push. Well, maybe the other witness just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way.
Ha! That argument is as weak as the coffee at Tribulations. Try it. Ignore that.
Oh!
I have here in my possession a ticket.
A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me.
Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant. This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place. Correct? Oh, that's the judge's line.
This is the scene as witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place. Correct?
I think the court will agree that with such a clear view of the scene of the crime. How, Mr. Trite, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table?
Ugh.
Have you ever seen the Weird Al interview with Paul McCartney where he keeps trying to stop Paul from drinking poison?
I have not.
Poor Mr. Judge. He's traumatized.
It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly.
Traces of poison were found in the...
Hold it! So, traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else.
Not sure I get you, pal.
Was the poison a liquid or was it a powder?
If I had to put it in a layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance.
So, the poison could have been in anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper.
Objection! Ha! Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee, Mr. Trite? The victim took his coffee black with no sugar.
Ugh. It seems that the poison could only have been in the coffee. What should I do? Should I press on the point or press? Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee?
Huh? What do you mean?
According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it?
Oh! Hey! You're right! Maybe we should check that... Objection. In case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there. Huh? For me? Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you have the time to waste, you have the time to present that piece of evidence. That piece, sir?
Point press on.
Yes, that piece. I hate it when he sounds like a corpse like that, with all the electricity and stuff. What piece was it again? This.
Should I be grateful this coffee is only hot enough to give me first-degree burns?
Oh, now I remember. This is the victim's coffee cup. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim.
Oh, yes, it's unmistakable. There is clearly a coffee stain on it.
Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup. The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him like this. For the record, the only prints on the cup were the victims and the defendants. Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. And, it looks like Bird may have...
Hold it! You're struggling there. Some kind of motive?
Yeah, but if you ask me, it's been blown way out of proportion. Objection! You know what my golden rule is, detective? Chuck out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another. What? I don't get it. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out. Tastes like coffee. So, stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive?
Come on, Gumshoe.
They said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket.
I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too.
It disappeared from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000.
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket, too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one.
Then, is it possible Maggie stole the winning one?
What should I do? Should I press on this point, or press? Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client.
Ha! I have here in my hand the very ticket in question.
That's the $500,000 lottery ticket?
One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search of the defendant.
Ah, that's why the sex was mentioned.
Yes, of course.
Brie, $500,000? That's like $87K you get to keep.
What?
Order! Order!
She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress.
You will submit that ticket as evidence to the courts immediately. And then don't look in the evidence bucket again. Woohoo. I better keep an eye on that ticket. The way the judge's voice is quivering. This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial, too. But it feels heavier now. Somehow. $500,000, you say?
It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor.
And that's on Maggie's person, unfortunately. The judge comes back next case with a Turkish hair implant. That's enough! The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. Is Lady Justice a tulpa of the judge? I only recently learned what that term is. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. I ask about the tulpa thing because I'm immediately thinking of just like, what if Lady Justice used the $500,000 to transition the judge? Like that one Bridget tulpa story. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime.
I like an old man who knows the score.
There is also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules.
I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren call of money.
Not good, Nick.
The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast. Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already.
I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance. With one final decisive piece of evidence.
He's got more evidence against Maggie.
This is the apron the delightful Miss Birdie was wearing at the time.
Wow. That's not the cleanest apron I've seen. That stain looks like... It can't be blood, can it?
It seems the star of our play was a little flustered and somehow spilled coffee on herself.
The coffee? That's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye.
Of course, the coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more.
Something else? I presume you mean...
Of course, I'm referring to the pocket.
The pocket?
A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide. The very poison used by the killer was in her apron pocket.
A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket.
Yeah, and Maggie's prints were the only ones on it.
What? Order! 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 The court will accept these items into evidence. There's something still bothering me, Mr. Godot. Why have you not explained this blood stain to the court?
Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be?
Don't play games, prosecutor. The blood-colored stain that smeared all over the apron.
That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a bloodstain.
You don't need to be told. Just look at it.
Well, detective, could this stain really be blood? No way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir.
Ketchup?
She must have gotten some on her apron while she was taking someone their breakfast that day.
You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe.
Pull a stunt like that again, and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness. Yeah. I thought everyone knew that. What it was already.
I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence. They all have been clearly established.
Well, try it. It seems you really are a phony after all. I miss Mr. Edgeworth.
I should call him.
Hey, I was reminiscing about Edgeworth.
Well, they're my boyfriend.
Oh. Wouldn't that be a shame? Isn't that what everyone wants? A straight couple?
What if it wasn't straight anymore?
Fuck. You got me there.
Call me picky, but I want my girl covered in something better than coffee and ketchup.
She is my delicate coffee ketchup sandwich.
You really know how to drive a man nuts. Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there.
Investigation. The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir.
poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her.
Foul, ketchup, coffee, poison, sandwich.
The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured out who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket and the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good.
Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer. Try it. Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one. So, let the fun begin.
Right, press gumshoe on statement.
But we figured out who he was pretty quick.
Hold it! Wait a second.
Huh? Did I say something dumb again?
Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes?
Yeah, basically. Pretty good accent.
In that case, how were you able to identify the victim so quickly?
Oh, that.
He's so let down. He's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes things going on.
There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket. It seems Mr. Glenn Elg visited his doctor before he went to Tribulations. We got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds.
That's a reliable enough source for the court. What should I do? Should I leave this alone or ask to hear more? So, what sort of medicine was in the bag?
Well, actually, the bag we found was empty.
Huh?
Yeah, completely empty.
It was completely empty?
Ha! You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence? Desperate, are you? Try it. Now, what happened with the investigation after that, detective?
Objection! Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There's just one small contradiction in your testimony.
Oh, finally! I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you?
You testified that
Nothing else was missing from the scene of from the crime scene.
however, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later?
Oh, no, they didn't.
The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Where then did the medicine disappear to?
You are too cool, pal!
Indeed. Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence?
I guess that's the most careless thing I've ever done so far, huh?
The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. the victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself. Order! Order! Well, Mr. Godot, what do you have to say to that?
Ha! That's all.
You're just gonna cough like a corpse and that's all?
Yep.
What?
Read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, if you will.
What's the clinic's name got to do with any... New Ear Othologary Clinic. Othologary? What? Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot?
Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say.
A war wound?
The day before the incident, Mr. Elg found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum.
He ruptured his eardrum? Then what on earth was the prescription he was given?
It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested.
What?
It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print.
Yeah, I can't read it.
They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear.
Yes, here it is, in very, very fine print.
It seems Mr. Elg correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medicine.
Are you getting sleepy over there?
Need more coffee.
It seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all. No! Nick! If you don't think of something quick, it'll all be over. She's right. But I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do? Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement.
It seems Mr. Elg correctly applied some of his medication while at Tribulations. I don't sound like that.
If that's the case, then why was I able to do it?
Fuck you.
Then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. Objection! That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. However, insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
Objection. You know as well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems like a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide.
Objection! It hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable. That's enough. Mr. Godot, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Seems like Mr. Godot is broken. Let us read from the chat, shall we? I'm picturing, like, Nick rushing to a crime scene, spray painting everything red. Like that alt-universe insane Batman painting himself and everything yellow when Green Lantern was investigating him. They haven't fully established that yet. They just had the strange complaint of just like, Godot, why didn't you mention the bloodstain? The what?
What in tarnation?
Who didn't tell me about that? We haven't gone into depths of just like he can't see red just yet. Mr. Godot?
I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder.
Victor Kudo? The pigeon hater? It's fine, Pari. Most people know what's going on with Godot. It's just very fun to see. Oh no, this part. Oh no, this part. Very well. The matter of the disappearing medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial. And that is something that bothers me.
Yay! Good job, Nick.
The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess. But the stream will be over by then. So what? After which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. What previous trial? So they're talking about the fact that this already had its verdict handed down December 4th? And Winston Payne was the prosecutor, and supposedly Phoenix Wright was the attorney. Oh, we don't even have them here. But there seems to be a thing going on that there was a fake Nick. What if we give Godot a virtual game boy console? Virtual boy game console. Would he be able to play? Would he be able to get his face in there? I mean, look at this. This is a huge headpiece. He's already wearing a Game Boy. A virtual boy game console.
Ha! I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. Spin 'em how you like. There's no way of winning this roulette. Try it.
Court is adjourned for recess.
January 7th, 11:03 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1.
Ugh, that was close.
Tell me about it. I nearly died in there.
That's my line, sir. No, it's my line.
I really think I did die a little bit.
It looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me. But he totally set me up.
I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right?
It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. But it really hurts this time. Feels like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again.
Poor Gumshoe. Well, we'll just have to extradite Gumshoe because said didn't want to see that guy. So if we just make a girl, we can get around the restraining order. So the next witness is gonna be that old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Kudo, lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds.
I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know.
Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you gonna be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending birdseeds.
January 7th, 11:15 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4.
Court will not reconvene. Oh, there's only 10 slots. Great. Great. It was Mia's last Christmas gift to him, and he can't take it off for sentimental reasons. So, we are going to stop here. It's been about 3 hours, and that seems like a good stopping point when they come back to trial, when we come back to this next week, noon PST on Monday. But if all of that is very hard to remember, you can simply subscribe to be notified when these live streams come out. And other call to actions is like the stream, comment your thoughts, share this video around by either just sending the raw video or creating clips. And those clips show up on the front of the channel depending on how many views they are. So send those clips to your friends and maybe you too can be on the front of the channel. And I have no other people here to sign off. So thank you all for watching. I think this is goodbye. Until next week, when we have to deal with the old guy. Fuck.